Well, hi there friends, Jackie Bolhuis and Klompen Stampers. My video today is to explain to you my very unique paper share. I started doing these a year ago and I changed it up from a traditional paper share and you guys loved it. And people have been bugging me to find out if I'm going to do it again. So the answer is, yep, we're going to do it again. Now what's different about mine? Well, you get a 4x6 piece of every print of the Designer Series paper along with 66 card bases that coordinate with those colors. So really, you're all ready to make 66 cards. If you follow me, you know I use Designer Series paper a lot. So you're going to get a piece of each one that's big enough to use on a card, and that way you're ready to go. So, quite often you just add the greetings to them. Plus, when you do a paper share, you get to see all the papers. And then that way, those that you fall in love with, you can buy more, full-size packs of them later. So like I said, you're going to get 66 4x6 pieces along with 66 card bases. You're going to be all ready to create. And it's only $45 plus priority shipping. If you were to buy all of this, it would be over $150 for just each pack of the Designer Series papers and then throw on the card bases. So really, and if you want to look at it per card, $45 for 66 cards. So it's a great deal. What I'm going to do is flip the camera down. I've got several of the papers here that I'm going to show you so you can see how gorgeous these papers are. So hold on one second. Let's flip the camera down. I have several of the papers that I've received so far, so those are the ones I'm going to share with you. So let's just get right started here with the Woven Threads Designer Series paper. This one, we'll flip them over because all of the papers, as you know, they're two-sided, so you can use either side. This one's kind of vintagey, very pretty. I think this might be one of my favorite prints in it. I like that some of them do have bigger designs, but usually when there's a bigger design, there's a smaller design on the back. So like I said, you will get 4x6 pieces. So here are 6 different ones and they all coordinate very nice. So you can use that side or that side, but you'll get 4x6 of each piece along with 6 card bases that coordinate in the colors of this paper. So let me grab the next one to show you. Here is the Magnolia Lane paper. Now, all of these papers do coordinate with a suite of products or several, like stamp sets, other things. But I've always said, if you like paper, you don't always have to get the coordinating stamp set. Nope, that one's different. That goes with it, because you can easily use these with other stamp sets, or what I do quite often, use them with just greetings. So I do have 2 cards here that I've made with the Magnolia Lane one. You can see where I just used 2 different prints from the paper and I just added a greeting. And then let's see, I usually always put a strip of Designer Series paper on the inside as well. So like I said, with this, if you don't like the stamp set but you like the paper, you can simply get the paper. So that is Magnolia Lane. Now as long as I have this one out, I want to show you how I store my paper. I picked up off Amazon. These are 12 by 12, I guess they're file folders. It's a pretty heavy plastic. And I get one for every pack of Designer Series paper. Here's some pieces I've been using already. And I keep my whole sheets down first. And then when I have scraps or smaller pieces, they're up in the front. And then I always put in the back of each one the cardboard that comes in the package. And it has the coordinating colors on it, but these old eyes, it's really hard to see. So I just grab a Sharpie marker and I write in big font here that I can easily see. So if I grab this pack to use it on some cards, I know exactly what colors it coordinates with. So let's grab another one. This paper is called Follow Your Art, and it really is to make cards or projects, home decor thing for all your crafty friends. I was even thinking these papers would be so cute to frame them. You could do like those and frame them in 12 by 12 frames and put them in your craft room. So bright colors, fun, and then, well, let's see, we'll flip them one more second. I love the funky watercolor look here. This one's really fun too, especially if you cut just a strip that way. And then when you flip them over, pretty watercolor looks on here. So fun patterns like this you could even use on a baby card. So So there's kind of some stitching. So many options with this paper. So I think I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this one. We'll just slide that into its file folder and grab the next one. You've already seen some cards that I've made with this one. It's called Mosaic Mood, and it is a specialty paper, and I don't know if you can see the shimmer and shine on it. It's embossed. One side of each page is embossed, and then the other side is just more of a plain design. This one is awesome to cut out some of the images, and that's what I did on a few cards that I've shared already. You can cut out the flowers, the butterflies, the hummingbirds. Here's more roses. Leaves are gorgeous. More hummingbirds. See the shine on that? You can feel the texture on them. And the final one. Let me grab the cards again and show you. In case you missed when I shared these cards, I grabbed a greeting set and then I just cut out a bunch of images of this designer series paper. So pretty. So I do have a video that shows how I did all of these. So if you'd like it, go back and find that one. So that's the Mosaic Mood designer series paper. Next we have Garden Lane. Pretty greens. I think almost every green shade that we carry is in this one. I can see this one really working well with almost any of the floral sets especially. I like that one, I think, the best. So lots of pretty greens there. Now remember, you don't have to necessarily have the coordinating stamp set. These pieces work good with all different stamp sets or just add a greeting to them. And throughout the coming months, I will be sharing lots of projects with all of these papers where the paper's really the focus of it. And if you like doing that, go back and find some of my Don't Hoard Your DSP videos or other ones where I focus on designer series paper. I've got tons of layouts for you. So let's set this one aside and see what else we have. Here's my favorite masculine one in the new catalog. This one is called Come Sail Away, and this is actually part of the suite that I'm going to be using for my online class in July. So you've seen the information already for my June class with Bird Ballad. This is what we're going to focus on in July. So if this suite interests you, hold off to July because then you can get my online class for free. So let's take a peek at these. Love the stripes. Some nice small prints in here, lots of stripes. Going to be great for masculine cards, even combining these with some of the trees or other masculine images. This one, I'm not so sure how that fits in. Like the old newspaper look there. There's some nautical knots, our compasses, and some old world maps. So this, I made a few cards already using this paper and the Sailing Away stamp set where I used paper for kind of the main background on these cards and then just started putting lots of parts and pieces from that stamp set on it. Love the stamp set. So like I said, hold off if this is the set you like and buy it in July when you can get my free online class where you're going to get tutorials and video tips for 12 projects. Okay, what else do we have here? If you like pretty, Perennial Essence paper is amazing. Now the images on these were actually hand painted. So it looks like a, I don't know, I'd say watercolor or acrylic painted look. Gorgeous. Again, I've seen where people have taken these and they've put them into frames for gorgeous home decor. Looks like a painting. So let's just flip these over and back. Love this one's so pretty. Look at those hand painted flowers. There's the daisies. And this paper is part of the suite that I'll be featuring in my online class in August, the Perennial Essence suite of products. So if you like the suite that this goes with, it's on page 106 to 108. It's called the Perennial Essence Suite. Wait till August and then you can get my online class for free. And let's see, I think I have one more paper to share with you. You've already seen a bunch of projects that I've made with this paper, and this is part of the suite that we're using for the June online class. So make sure you check out all that information. The projects are adorable, if I do say so myself. So this one, let's flip these over. Oh, I got some upside down here. Great bird prints. So this paper works great just to add a greeting on it, or you can even cut out some of these images, make them the focal point. We got the keys, the flowers, the feathers, bird cages, pretty flowers. And there we go. Let me show you a couple of note cards that I've made with this one that really shows this paper. I just took our note cards and envelopes and I put designer series paper on the flap Okay, and then I cut a piece. I think this is 3.5 by 5 is the size of these. Added the designer series paper along with a greeting, and then just a little piece of the lace trim. And I like to put a little piece of that designer series paper on the inside to finish it off. So here's our birds. So again, we're just letting the designer series paper be the focal point of our cards. And you could do this with any of those papers. So I think that is all of the papers that I have as kind of my sneak peek of the papers. So again, with the paper share, you're going to get 66 4x6 pieces along with 66 different coordinating colors of card bases to go with them. So you'll be off and running to create lots and lots of projects, and I promise to show you lots of ideas with all the different papers over the coming months. So if you have any questions, make sure to ask me. I'm here to help you with all your stamping needs, and especially when it comes to designer series paper. It's one of my favorite ways to make quick and easy cards. And when you purchase a paper share, that way you get a little bit of everything so you can try them all out, and then later on go ahead and purchase full packs of your favorites. So I look forward to sharing lots of paper with you. The paper share, you have to order it by June 3rd. So make sure you check all the details. The description of the video will have a link to send you over to where you can order it. So I look forward to sharing with you. Have a stamp happy day.